Okay, number 5. Puzzle, not sequence. You may recognize a lot of these figures, cascades, plumbing charts with the things moving in and out, right? The circular one that goes on forever. What is common about all of these is that they're sequential. You conceptually are working on one thing at a time. I don't believe that this creates tension. It's very difficult to look at alternatives like this, alternative strategies, which most people agree are very important to look at. It's very difficult to incorporate scenarios into them, and maybe most of all, they don't reflect the harsh reality of what it takes to really change and to really innovate. Really creating something new is never pretty. What you see in the middle here is a strategy matrix, strategy alternative matrix. You build a minimum essential, and instead of being sequential, all the aspects are in there at a rough draft level, and then evolve it over time until you can say it's good enough to move on. Let me give you a few pictures of how all this can look. So here's the strategy alternative matrix. We call it SAM. There's your strategy framework alternatives at the top. The fitness criteria, how would you judge one alternative versus another? And then the assessments are how you make that judgment. And these fitness criteria are not MPV calculations, though they may include numbers, but they are all the factors that you believe would be good or bad for moving forward. Here's how Nike might look, right? Spread bets versus one big bet versus let's get out of basketball completely. And the idea here isn't just to evaluate things. The idea here is to find better alternatives by working it as a whole, by conceiving it as a whole. On a PowerPoint chart, it might look like this. Yeah, it's messy. That's exactly what we want. The colors here are to indicate that some things are good, some bad, some middling. Here's a case to determine what to do with a mature product line, 4 opportunities, 4 different strategies. How do you get to this? You stress it over time. This is an evolutionary concept, an adaptive concept. You stress an organism, you stress something, and slowly it adapts.